Hello everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kechara Forest Retreat, Bentong, Malaysia. I will continue sharing from the book by my Guru, His Eminence, the 25th Sam Tuku Rinpoche. And this is the book that I'll be sharing from, The Living Buddha Within, Sam Rinpoche. Yeah, see? And as I read, I will share a picture of the Buddha with you. There you go. I'll be reading on chapter 5 on the topic of avoiding the 10 non-virtuous acts. And I'll be starting on page 71. The God Theory. In Buddhism, we do not accept or deny the existence of a creator God. It is something we do not worry about at this moment. It is not a denial, nor is it an acceptance. What we concentrate on are our deeds and actions in this moment. Because if you do good things and if you do positive things, definitely you will have a positive result. If you do harmful things, you will have harmful results. Whether there is a God punishing you or rewarding you, or whether there is karma giving you the fruition or ripening of your actions, at this point it is not a big concern for us. But if you operate on Buddhist or Hindu thoughts, which is based on karma, you should be careful of your actions. You should be aware of how you speak to others, what you do to others, how you interact and how you react to others, on the basis that these negative or positive actions will definitely come back to you. If you operate on a God theory, that is fine. Believing in a creator God works on the basis that if you do good actions, it is recorded and you will be rewarded in heaven. Alternatively, if you do negative things and harm throughout your whole life, when you die, you will be condemned to hell. If that theory helps you to do positive things, it is all right. If the theory of karma helps you to do positive things, it is all right. There is no difference. There is no conflict. We should not make a conflict out of it. We should not see it as a conflict because ultimately there is no conflict. The ideal that we want to achieve is a positive, harmonious society. We want a society that is harmonious and kind to its environment, and for all beings, including animals and spirits, to abide in harmony and happiness and respect each other. This is the goal of all religious practice. This is the common goal of all religious practices, and if someone believes to do that on the basis of God, it is all right. On the other hand, if someone does it on the basis of karma, it too is all right. If someone gives to charity and I give to charity, and that the other person says, "Oh, I will be rewarded in heaven because I do charity," while I say, "Oh, I'll be rewarded in my next life." From the outside, we are both doing charity and we are both helping people. There is no difference. There is no need to argue that there is a God but no karma, or that there is no God but there is karma. All we will do is we will end up arguing back and forth with no end instead of carrying out any charity. It is illogical. There is no need to argue or to clarify with each other. Whatever you believe and whatever helps you become a better person is perfect. The enlightened ones, or the Buddhas, did not manifest always in the form of a Buddha with slanting eyes, or in India, or as Jesus or Muhammad. They will manifest in all forms, as Buddhas, as Jesus, as Muhammad, as Krishna, and so on, all over this world to benefit people, to teach the doctrine that will benefit people according to time, place, culture, and environment. These beings will manifest and teach you how to become kind, compassionate, and harmonious individuals. The method they teach you will again be according to the time, culture, environment, and situation. Which church, synagogue, mosque is the right church, the right synagogue, the right mosque, etc. We waste our whole life arguing and not doing any spiritual practice. We have wasted the opportunity to actually utilize the purpose of these places and the purpose of these doctrines to become a better human being. Instead of utilizing these holy doctrines to become a better human being, we have used these doctrines to head in the opposite direction, which creates conflicts, disharmony, and unhappiness. Even if a person has no religion, but he has respect for other people, the environment, and other beings, on the basis of ethics, morality, and respect, treats others kindly, and develops himself mentally, that is okay. In the end, at the moment of truth, at the time of death, if there is a heaven, they will all go there. If there is no heaven, but there is karma, then we will all take good rebirth. If there is neither, according to the non-religious person, still you have not wasted your life. You have lived your life as a real human being, and not as an animal that fights and secures its own den and territory and hunts and scavenges for food all day long and procreates. We are not animals. We have a higher purpose. We have a higher intelligence, and we have a higher ability. This ability can be made into the development of the mind. If it is put into development of the mind, then we can go very far. If it is put towards the development of just wealth, position, power, games, entertainment, and fun, then this great ability becomes wasted. This is because lasting happiness cannot come from external physical objects. If happiness can come from external physical objects, then the more material wealth that we have, the happier we must become. If happiness was based on good appearance, then every single beautiful person and all the supermodels in the world should be very, very happy. All the film stars should be extremely happy. So happy that they have no time to cry or have any kind of distress. But if we read the gossip magazines, all they seem to have is unhappiness. If happiness was based on wealth, then every single person who has wealth in this world should be completely happy and free of problems. If happiness was based on having friends, then the more friends we have, the more love we must feel, the more comfort and the more happiness we must feel. In fact, if we have wealth, we begin to wonder why the friends are coming and who the real friends are. But if we do not have wealth, we look around and say, where are our friends? Do we have friends? So we also cannot base our happiness on friendships. Also, if we base our happiness on an object that is transitory, that is transient and passes, as soon as that object changes or that transitory nature takes place, for example, our friend moves away, our friend dies, our car is stolen, our car is banged up, our wealth is lost overnight on the stock market. The minute we lose it, unhappiness comes. So, if we base our happiness on that, there are many faults. Our misconception of transience or of impermanence, and the fact that these objects cannot be the ones that bring you happiness. If the objects and money and power could bring happiness, then the more you have, the happier you should be, and the more joyous you should be. However, if we check it out, it is not the case at all. Happiness is a state of mind. If happiness is a state of mind, then the mind must be developed. How can an outer physical object create a state of mind? It can supplement a state of mind, but it is not the real cause. It is an environment or temporary cause of your happiness, but it is not the ultimate cause. Real happiness comes from inner disarmament or freedom from one's own negative traits and negative delusions. And with that, I will stop my sharing session for now. And thank you for joining me. And I will end this session with a completion dedication in Tibetan. Jangjub Senjo Rinpoche, Make Panam Gishi, Ge Panam Pame Payang, Gonin Kondu Pewashu, Tony To Rinpoche, Make Panam Gishi, Ge Panam Pame Payang, Gonin Kondu Pewashu, Daso Jini Sapagi Wadi, Tandandro Agula Gampadan, Jepa Jesu no Santrapai, Tamping Impori Dusa, Se Sho, Gewa Kuntu Yandalamada, Drami Choki Pala Lonchoching, Sadam Nangi Yaterazone, Doji Changi Opangatus, Gewa Di Yududa, Lama Sangyo Drione, Drowa Chika Malu. Pa de salago pashu choki kya posunga pa chosunam pa pewala geki samasi wadang tungi malu sangwasho dadam songi dusunda drewa songi latene gewalo santrapai tampayu riva gyushi ni modele sendele ni migunyandele shi ni sentato dele pa kunchu sungi jingilo kunchu sungi ngotuso kunchu sungi trasi sho jesu lama kusen rapting jing nam katrini cho ke pada losam tempe dro mi sab sungi dro e musa tatuni gyushi gang wen rawe ko e shin kam den bendan de o mali gyo ne charen se on ten sing get so yi shape shi de baru den gyushi hom tom be ngodro malu pa den den dala sel du so ko dan den pa long chok nam ke pa so shik shuk ten